Greetings, 2020 graduates. Commencement marks the culmination of your hard work and the beginning of your next life adventure. We know very well that you want to celebrate your accomplishments in person with your faculty, family, and friends. And I assure you that's the way we would like to do it as well. But that's something that isn't possible during these unusual times. However, it does not mean that we have given up on the idea of later acknowledging you with an in-person commencement, some ceremony in the future, perhaps as early as August, and maybe, if need be, even later. But you have my pledge. We will do so. You deserve that. Today, our goal is to congratulate you and to recognize you and to celebrate your accomplishment in graduating from a nationally recognized research university. Your degree, the one that you have earned, demonstrates grit, determination, and resilience, all part of the Saluki tradition. Your degree represents your investment in our shared future. We are proud of you, very, very proud of you. And we look forward to reconnecting and to watching you succeed as you move forward in your life, in your profession, and in your personal endeavors. Before I share a look at your SIU journey and, importantly, confer your degrees, I would like to share a special message from a fellow Saluki who was scheduled to receive an honorary doctorate of performing arts degree during our spring 2020 commencement exercises. And I know that he too is disappointed that he cannot be with us, gathered with all of us in person. Although I'm going to introduce him, he really needs no introduction. He's a well-known comedian, an actor, a writer, a director, a producer, an Emmy winner, and most importantly, a graduate of this great university. So please, how about a nice, warm welcome for Bob Odenkirk, 1984 SIU graduate. Mr. Odenkirk.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, John, for that introduction. Congratulations. Now repeat after me. I'm a Saluki, you fools. I'm a Saluki, and I will destroy you. I'm going to want you to learn that mantra. Congratulations, you did it. I hope you feel a sense of accomplishment. You should. I hope you learned a lot at SIU, inside the classroom and outside. I think I learned most of what I used outside the classroom, but that doesn't mean I get some tuition back. I already asked. It's an honor to be given an honorary doctorate. Does this mean I can perform honorary surgery on people? I didn't write that joke. I got it from a service. I paid for it. Anyway, it is an honor to speak to you today. I never thought I'd get this kind of attention and appreciation. This is my opportunity to lecture you on all the things that I've learned in life. So, this will be a short speech. I attended 4 colleges. 4. If you opened a college back then, I was the first in line. I went to College of DuPage, Marquette University, Southern Illinois University, and I took a class at Columbia College in Chicago. But I spent the most time at SIU, and that's where my degree is from. I got lucky at SIU. Well, I'm not like that. I got lucky in a bigger picture kind of way. If you want to talk about all the sex that I didn't have at SIU, then again, this speech would be 3 times as long. For those of you who don't know who I am, by the way, and you don't have to raise your hands. I know there are a lot of you, and I can't see you. I'm Bob Odenkirk. I'm an actor. You may have heard of the TV show Breaking Bad. Well, I was an extra on that. An extra with a lot of lines. I'm from Naperville, Illinois, from a family of 7. No one in my family had any connection to show business. And I knew that I liked comedy when I went to SIU. I liked sketch comedy, but I never imagined I could do it for a living. However, at SIU, I had the opportunity to do comedy. I had a radio show on WIDB, We're in the Basement, with my friend Tim Thomas. It was called the Primetime Special, and we reliably churned out comedy. We were reliable, like a dirty old lawnmower. But instead of, spewing grass clippings, we spewed nonsense. Anyway, I would finish my classwork, I'd go to an empty classroom, and I would sit down and write our comedy for the week. And I remember sitting there a few months into this, and I was in Feiner Hall, and I had empty blank pages on my left, and I had brainstorms in the middle, and I had finished comedy scripts on my right. And I thought to myself, I wonder if this is what a professional comedy writer does. And, well, I was pretty close to right. So from that moment on, I pursued a career in show business. I wonder if you had a moment like that where you discovered what you love at SIU. Or maybe it was before SIU, or maybe you haven't had that moment yet. Well, this is an excellent time to look harder, because we're in a crisis time. And if you're looking for a silver lining, squint real hard with me right now, and let's all agree that maybe this is a golden moment of opportunity. Things are going to get going again. I mean, there's lots of people here. We still need to eat. We still need to buy clothes and design things and sell things to each other and sue each other, right? So let's proceed in the knowledge that when this dumb jerk virus is scienced into submission, there will be lots of everything we want and need to do happening again. This is a good time for considering a distant dream and doing the kind of things that don't cost anything but time and focus, and things that you don't have to ask anyone else's permission to do. I hope you'll take this moment and discover what you love, and then you can carry on doing that when we all get back to work. So focus on yourself, focus on what makes you tick, finding what you love, and spending time with your loved ones. And also memorizing this mantra: I'm a Saluki, you fool. I'm a Saluki, and I will destroy you.
I'm pleased to congratulate you on your academic success. Our 2,142 spring graduates represent 43 associate degrees, 1,566 bachelor's degrees, 438 master's degrees, and 94 doctoral degrees. Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculty of their colleges and respective programs. Chancellor Dunn, as Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs of Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, I recommend the conferring of degrees on the class of 2020.
In accordance with this recommendation, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degrees earned with all the rights, the privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations to you, your family, your loved ones. Wow, it's a great day to be a Saluki. So please join me in recognizing all of our graduates with a nice nice, warm round of applause.